Iwoke Sanvara. Happy New Year to everyone. It took by talk with energy. It took energy. It took Ojena nice. It took some big. It took another day keke. Ukbe ogbon le mana yam. Emiesi ole mariwe ya mie. Onukbe ogbon na ona. Ebi ma asa ba olubonukbe no phone. Make somba kere ahu mare lo bonukbe na ona. Amen. Is Iwoke San otokire mele mekutu agbante eki yo owi aboto rewo kidagbare do talo. Wele me ori atalorio okiya gogi. Ole emonori ori agu vado talo waze talo kugeogi. Ole ze ege no segbirana me va se dagbare do zewe talo. Amiono we va se le me we va kale me ke me o jelimi. O mie samekin. Esanda bieme. Esame da wari. Esan abame esan ome. O no bi ome esan no. Aba no bi abame esan no. Esan mariwekin. Ira no sesan. Ole di me egbe. Omirua te ole mekin. Well, me vaio online elena nya ebeze me dava kutu mi reward me data. Bo me yo me se ka rona muke. Ege na real Christmas ya ona mona ya zesa iki yeri bota ramude enimawo otani matana eya no ye ke ne hisa eki ya mayeta. So in that regard, I will be analyzing my topic in both Esa and in English so that our neighbors can hear and understand what we are saying. You know, for quite some time now, especially we Africans, we Nigeria, most of us, we are not used to history. History is like something new to us, and this was done for a purpose. They purposely took our history and make sure we don't learn history, make sure we are not taught. It's difficult for a father in Africa or in Nigeria to sit his son down or his daughter and tell them the history of our existence as not just Africans but as Nigerians, as Islam precisely. It's difficult to find such a situation since the government, they make sure that none of us knows the history of our people. As a result of that, most of us will lack the knowledge of our existence. So because of that, there are people who are power intoxicated. There are people who will do anything possible to make sure they bring every other person under themselves. They can propagate anything possible. They can say anything possible. They always want to see themselves as superior to every other person. And as such, those people has in the past dealt with us, which are the Benin people. You know, the Esa and the Benin have a long history. To date, most people still don't understand the history of the Benin and the Esa. Majority believe there are books out there, law books, which were written by a law historian, that says that Esa are the descendant of the Benin, that Esa came from the Benin, that all the kings in Esa land are chiefs that were sent from Benin to go and preside over a particular territory in Esa. So for that, Esan belongs to Benin. Now, most of us believe in all this bullshit for a very long time until people start to emerge and start to speak the truth about how this Esan and Benin stuff came about. And from history, we get to I read a book that was sent to me. That was just a paragraph. This book was not written by a Nigerian, not by an African. It was written by a white man. That says that from their research and from they have been able to put things in order. It shows that the Esan kingdoms long existed before anything that has to do with the Benin. So that means the Esan people were never of the Benin. The Akan, a kingdom who long existed before a new kingdom, how can the new kingdom say they own the old kingdom? So it's still a mystery which they are still trying to let us know how it happened. But when you meet a Benin man, they will always find a way to make sure they all have sweet stories that they learned from school or they were told, because the king made sure they pump money into the system to propagate other people's history. Just a few weeks ago, I was in the midst of Benin people. I was the only Esan man there, and the rest of them were Benin. So they were. You need to see how they were vibrating. They said that the Benin owns the Yoruba land. They said that the Benin owns the Hausa land. They said that the Benin created Togo. They said that the Benin created... In short, they said the Benin created Nigeria. Because the Yorubas, the Hausa, the Igbo, and the South, we are the Bender, let me put it that way, the former Bender. We are the people that make up Nigeria. And now, a particular small tribe, I will call them small tribe, very small minority in Nigeria, they are coming out to say, we own Nigeria. Because if you say you own Yoruba, you own Hausa, you own Igbo, you own Esan, then you own the entire Nigeria. And this thing was very sweet in their lips when they were saying it. As a matter of fact, they said that we're talking about the Esan musician. We talk about Kaladu. They said the reason why Kaladu is making wave now is because Kaladu mingle with the Benin people. They said because the reason why Romosai is making wave because Romosai mingle with Benin people. No, these people, they are so proud. Proud on top of nonsense. History that they don't know how it came about. What they have no idea. But just because their leader has been able to, or their ruler has been able to pump money in order to catapult this false history about other people, and they all learned it. For they just believe that they know it all. It's a shameful thing that we have people like that in which we call our neighbor. The mystery between Esan Gbedo and Edogbesa, many of them don't even understand what transpired. They don't know what happened. But they just come out and say nonsense. That particular scenario of Esan Gbedo and Edogbesa, something happened. It was an agreement that was made between Esan and Benin. That you will not touch my people, I will not touch your people. It was an agreement. They came together to sign an agreement, and something happened before then. Before they came to the Esan people and said, okay, please, let's make a league. That you will no longer kill us. We will live together happily. And since you, the Esan people, the Esan kingdom, you people like to live happily and peacefully, without bothering anybody, without emphasizing your superiority over anybody. Despite that Esan was greater in those regions, Esan never disturbed anybody. The Esan kingdom, they just live their life. You live your life. Until the Benin people, the Benin kingdom started to bring up issues, looking for dominance, looking for who to dominate. And they start bringing war to the Esan people. And the Esan people conquered the Benin kingdom. And then they came back and said, okay, please, we are sorry for what we did. And we don't want to fight with you anymore. So in order to settle this, we make a league. It was that league that brought that slogan, Esan Gbedo Edo Igbesa. But the Benin people don't understand that. Because they are selfish and full of bitterness, hatred. I just don't know why. They believe they just own everything. If you give a Benin opportunity, we tell you how they own from Nigeria to Europe. That is it. Now, but the reason why I'm making this video, because I'm not trying to convince anybody, convince a Benima. Once my people, the Esan people, believe what we are saying, believe the truth, I'm satisfied with that. Nothing concern me, convincing the Benima that what they have heard for a very long time is all propaganda. Because convincing the Benima is like a needle, like a thread going through the eye of a needle. So that is it. The reason why I'm here now, look now, if you look, there is a letter I just pasted now. You read that. For me, though I can speak English, but I still don't understand. I still find it difficult to understand this letter. So I want people to please help me read the letter and let me know what you understand about this letter, because I see like something is going down. Something is going down, and this is not on my ear alone. And I want other people to also hear, so that I want to be educated regarding this particular issue. I will read from my side, and you continue from there to read. And let me know in the comment section what this letter really means, because I don't understand what this letter means. Maybe if this letter was of Esan, I would have understand. But being something that has to do with the Benin kingdom, I don't understand. But to me, this is not, I don't know if it's a good one or bad one. That's the reason why I'm here. So let me read from my side. This letter was written 11th November 2020. And it said, Benin Traditional Council, Oba Palace, Benin City, received, signed, then the date of 25, that date I can see clearly what they wrote there. But let's see. The Executive Governor, Edo State, His Excellency Governor Godwin Norregase Obaseki, Government House, Benin City. Your Excellency, sir,